All right. So last week on Dork Night Elite 2, we fought some Wendigos. I got fucked up by a Wendigo. We did not save the Oracle. She's definitely dead. She was an archfey. Had a funeral type of deal. Learned that Valcran, that's his name. Yes. Knew that this was fucking happening. He told the queen and she didn't heed his warning. It's connected to the cult that is happening in the mortal plane that we live on. Because they set up, that's why they were setting up like guards at the portal. Because they're waiting for other things to cross over. Had a feast. Otar got a tattoo. I can't think of what else happened.
And Zentria said that Leo is 2 people?
Yes.
Not Leo, Andre.
Yes. He is
dark. Yeah, that's why she thought he was 2 people, because she actually is so hardcore that she saw Leo.
Well, mind.
Oh, and Otar got a rusty grasshopper.
What was that? I knew that was the name of the episode, but I can't actually remember what the rusty grasshopper was.
It involved 3 nymphs, a centaur, mud, and chocolate.
Yep.
Oh, I remember that now. That was hilarity.
Corbin confirmed best wingman.
No, yeah, herpes.
Furbies?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Been given.
The only thing that was left out is when the magical barrier that was holding the Oracle above the ground, when that broke, she collapsed to the ground dead, and falling out of her hands was a lone runestone. Picking it up, you had seen that it was in fact face down. Looking at it, it is the rune Lugus. Unsure of how to read that. So you guys had basically hung around. Some of you went to the ceremony for the dead archfey. And as well, there were some other things that you guys were doing as far as the little bit of downtime that you had. Okay, I'm not muted. Thank God, because I've been talking for a while.
Nope, we can hear you. We just were being nice and not interrupting. But if you want to change that,
that's okay. No, so Queen Titania had asked you that had asked you to go to the rift, which is, if you remember, is the divide between the summer court and the gloaming court. Not a natural barrier like each of the portions of the Feywild. It is actually something that was created later on. It was something created much later on to prevent crossing and encroachment by other party. In the what is happening currently is there are individual Fey folk that are disappearing never to be seen again. Most of it does happen around the borders with the rift, and the Queen Titania had asked you to go investigate that, as she is not allowed to go there unless there is a agreed upon meeting by both parties. And even in that case, they don't go down into the rift. There are specific areas, almost like land islands, between each side, where basically it's a neutral ground meeting place. I love hearing myself talk.
What?
Sorry. So, with that, she had asked you to go to investigate, and it does indeed have something to do with that cult. You're not sure what or why, how, or anything along those lines. More or less, that is what you're hoping to find out when you investigate there. So you guys basically you gather up all of your belongings. You're fully rested and healed. Everybody is topped off between spell levels and hit points. So, anything anybody want to do before you head out to the rift?
Yes, I would like to get a book
A book.
on blacksmithing.
From the Fae?
Yes.
Well, let's see if they have one. Generally speaking, they don't.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was the case.
Yeah, generally speaking, they
Figured if I was in another plane, see what they got.
Yeah, taking a look around, it is there's no bookshelves or anything like that. You don't even see anything that even kind of resembles even something that would be within a house, unless of course you're talking about the stone benches. But as far as books, there are none available.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Otov just wants to go over to, I don't know, let's see, there's the person I got the time. We'll go over to Zentria, and I'm just going to ask him, if we ever need to come back here, do we just come in the same way that we entered beforehand?
As long as you bear no ill will, that door should remain open.
Of course, that's all that I wanted to know. Well, I'm done with everything. I'll get my things. I'll grab my cask and one of my arms.
Okay. All right. Excellent. So you guys, you are led by a centaur. Actually, a group of centaurs. Not her elite guard per se, but she does send some with you. It's both protection and as guides, steering you through the Feywild. It takes what feels like perhaps a couple hours to get to the location. And when you do get there, you are amazed at what you see. And let me go ahead and pop that up for you.
Corbin is wondering if they taste more like a person or more like a horse.
Why can't I? What is wrong with Roll20 anymore? Honest to God.
It's row 20. Being row 20.
Like, I have something, and it's not giving me the option to show it to you. For fuck's sake. Hold on. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys.
Well, no, you're trying to do that. I'm going to take a shot for you all. Cheers to you all. Having myself some Bird Dog Kentucky bourbon whiskey.
Ooh, hot doggy.
I might join you in that.
All right, I'll wait for you.
Let me get a glass. As usual, my most appropriate sized vessel is a peanut bowl.
Nice.
I suppose that could be worse. Oh my god, stupid.
Bottoms up.
I've been having worse.
So roll 20.
It's been acting so goofy lately. It's not even funny. And now, of course, I'm not going to be able to find my picture. Ha! Found it. All right.
When we were resting, did I have an hour to look for some herbs and put some poultices together?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We could say that you did that during the downtime where you guys were just kind of sitting around. Absolutely.
Took me a minute to look that up.
And why can't I show this? Oh my god. I don't understand. Hey, did it pop up?
Yep.
It did.
All right. Though looks like they took away the buttons on the handouts to show to players. You have to right click on it and then do that. But
Really?
yeah. So the barrier between the summer and gloaming courts is known to the Fae creatures as the Rift. Its creation dates back ages to a time when there was no distinguishing features between Seelie and Unseelie, to a time when the Feywild was one. As if a large claw dug into the land itself and tore it apart, the cleft itself is a large canyon hundreds of feet deep. Scattered vegetation cover its walls and floor. The rift appears to be a combination of both Feyworlds, where some parts appear to be bright and warm, others are darker and full of shadows. There are a few ways down into the rift. A few sets of steps exist, ancient and weathered, but other than these, climbing down or falling are the only other options. What lurks here is unknown. Some animals and faithful do call it home, despite it being called a neutral zone. With the disappearances as of late, you are unsure what you will find.
I'm going to be keeping an eye out. Just like for, I don't know, crazy shit. I don't know, like werewolves, half dog, half centaurs. I don't know.
I would never do that to you.
A dragon Tarask, who knows?
I was waiting for somebody to yell out liar.
We were all thinking it.
Yeah, I know.
A mind flayer riding a beholder.
That's cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh my god, load. Holy crap.
Imagine if he was like a merchant, just like came up and was like, "What's up, guys? My name's Mark. This is my beholder, Steve."
Hey, it could be like a gazer or something. One of those like small beholders.
No,
No, full beholder.
Death Tyrant.
Oh fuck.
Like, is my
Everybody
whole-
needs a death tyrant in their life.
Yeah.
Okay, just one more second. All right, so basically, you guys descend into. Let me backtrack there for a second. The centaurs basically take you to an ancient set of steps that leads down into the rift. Seemingly made of marble, but very weathered, worn, and there's plant life growing out of some of the cracks. But they do appear to be relatively safe, and it is a gentle decline. So let me back up. And do you guys descend into the rift?
Now let's head home.
This is where we're supposed to go.
No, fuck it. Let's leave. Who needs this shit?
Evie
Yeah,
starts
perfect.
whistling and skips down into the rift.
All right.
Well, I guess I gotta follow.
Yeah. Pack my shit and go.
I suppose.
Playing
I
some
have a
traveling music.
I have a horrible feeling that Evie's just turning into Harley Quinn.
Well, I never thought about that, but yeah.
Yeah, she's a mess.
Yeah, he's pretty close. You just need a big hammer or a bat. One of the two. And call
All
somebody pudding.
So that's it. All right. So you guys begin descending these steps. You walk for a while down these steps. It seems almost endless, but you can tell you are making progress. The top 100 feet or so is where most of the vegetation on the walls lies. But there is sparse vegetation throughout on the way down. And as you arrive down at the bottom, the light does not change. It still has that twilight look to it, never changing here in the Feywild. Despite the fact that there are 100-foot tall walls to either side, the light has not adjusted.
Is there any like crazy fruit that's like half and half, like half summer court, half winter court?
You do not see anything like that yet.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to know.
I'm assuming we left our horses back at the place then.
Yeah, and honestly, if you wanted to bring the horses with you, that is absolutely an option. The descent is easy and gentle enough that they could walk down it. Completely up to you guys, though.
Come back. Or
Should we bring like Rowan and them all along? Like, they
well,
might
that's the
die.
thing. Do we plan on going back to that town, or
Well, we got.
Is
I
that
don't know what we find, right?
yeah? I don't, is that like the only way out? Like, if so, then yeah, we would leave them there.
Well, it's definitely
mean,
the only way out where we know where it's going to take us back to.
That's fair.
The
Yeah.
the expectation is that you're returning there.
Okay, so we would, I mean, I'm saying we would probably leave them there. Yeah.
yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Much to your surprise, Andre, that theory does not have that aspect of science does not apply here. The trees and bushes, grasses, everything is lushly growing as if there was a always moving sun, and as well changing seasons. However, it still feels like, despite the fact that you're down in, within perhaps the bowels of the earth, it still feels like a summer evening. Home of Magic Baby.
This was made, right? Wasn't like natural.
No, this is absolutely not natural. It looks, as you stand down at the bottom, looking up at these sides, the stone, it literally looks like it was torn apart, as there are a lot of sharp cracks, some of which have been basically rounded off with the years of wind or rain, whatever the case is. It does rain in the Feywild, but
kind of looks like the Grand Canyon.
What's that?
Kind of looks like the Grand Canyon.
Kind of, yeah. Like there are some smooth spots, but there are a lot more of the jagged rock. If any of you have ever driven on a highway where they blasted through a mountain, yeah, that's basically what the sides look like.
I would hate to see what made this. Fucking rip us in half.
Again.
Knowing where we're at, it was probably magic.
Otherworldly.
I mean, yeah, we're in a different fucking plane. Of course it's otherworldly.
Oh, whatever did it. I don't want to stay here for whenever it comes back.
All right. So as you walk through, there is no discernible path, and it really appears as if this is just almost like what you're standing on used to be the surface, and it just sunk down into the earth. But you do see signs of tumbling rock down here. But there are trees, bushes, grasses, and as well there are small pools of water, small streams, and murky bogs here and there. It's kind of it's an odd combination of all of that all at once. You guys
definitely on our edge, keeping an eye out, like kind of looking around, making sure we don't get like pounced on by like some fey leopards or something.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So you all right. So you guys are walking about through the canyon. Here and there, you see remnants of basically ruins, ancient pillars here or there, long since broken, many of which are leaning to one side or another, lots of plant life growing upon it. But they are here for sure. Got it.
Do they look different than like the summer court like buildings, or like they look more like something different we haven't seen yet because we haven't been to like the gloom court?
Yeah, exactly. So at first, you can make out what is definitely elf-like architecture. You can tell by the lines and the what little you can make out of them still. They are definitely from what would be the summer court. But as you continue to walk, you see just a mix mash of all different types. As you see, there are some that are more granite, like dark gray stone, not smooth, but strong and powerful nonetheless. And they also are leaning to the side, toppled. Here and there you see bits of what may once have been a wall to a perhaps a home or a structure.
Keep an eye out, friends. I feel like something might jump out at us at any second. Disappearances in this place doesn't mean we are safer.
One thing you do see, some of the plant, like as you continue on past where you came down, you see some of the trees and plants are a little bit more on the stunted side. And as well, there are a lot of mushrooms going about, as it does appear much wetter down here.
Is it colder?
No, it is not colder. It is hot. Well, not hot, but comfortably warm. And
Is it moist?
it is moist.
Right.
You just wanted me to say that.
Yeah, I'd pick some like edible mushrooms.
Okay, I'm gonna have you make a nature check.
Nature? Okay. Or survival.
Can I help on that? Being an expert in our mushrooms, as we've established, I really like to eat mushrooms.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's true. Nature, right?
Yep, nature.
19. That's
All right. You find some for sure. They grow in bunches here and there. Yeah, you grab a good bunch of them for. You don't know what you're going to make yet, but
I grabbed this like purple one with like green spots. The clover's like, no, that's poisonous. That's like don't grab that one.
That's bad. Yeah, so you continue. You do see there is animal life down here. You see there's a lot of smaller game, such as squirrels, chipmunks, raccoons, and that sort of thing. And as well, a lot of birds.
I would like to talk to them. Can I have Clover? Like, hey Clover, let's get a lay of the land. Let's talk to the locals.
Sure.
Like I walk up to the nearest, I don't know, squirrel.
Okay.
Hey friend, what kind of weirdness has been going on in this valley? Any kind of crazy animals, predators nearby?
All right. That's just a natural ability, right? No
Yeah,
check required.
I can talk to them, but they can't. I can't understand them naturally. Like,
Right. All right.
they
So
give me
I'm
like
gonna-
vague shit.
All right. So,
There you go.
it seems to. Actually, what it does is the squirrel hops into basically a nook in the tree, a hole that's basically an old branch that fell off, and reappears and is holding something between its front paws.
Okay, I take it. What is it?
All right. It drops a small piece of what looks like rock in your hand.
Hey Clover, do you know what this is?
And as you take a look, it looks like almost like glass, perhaps a gem or crystal. You're not sure.
Does anybody know what this is? The squirrel says this is important.
Probably
Just
an
fucking
acorn.
Just fucking walked over to the squirrel. This is important. Does anybody know what this is? I'm not very good with stones. I'm good with food, not stones.
Or shit. I don't know.
I'll try taking a look at it. I'm a local. I don't know much about rocks, but I'm a local.
I don't know. I'll help you any way I can. I don't.
That'll be nature.
It
Yeah, I'll help
can't
you.
be investigation? No, yeah, it's nature. That's fine.
Nice.
Okay.
You offer
Um,
absolutely no advice, apparently.
No, it's definitely a crystal of some sort. It is bluish but very iridescent. It's just a small chunk or sliver. Basically, it's almost as if it was chipped off of something. But yeah, that's what the squirrel gives you.
Where did you find this friend? I say to the squirrel.
All right. Understand the meaning of your words, so you have no special ability to understand them. It looks over further down the rift.
Okay. Is it dangerous down there?
The squirrel dances around in a circle.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
Flicks
The
his tail
squirrel
a couple times.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. The squirrel says there's some fucking dangerous things down there. We should be careful. Keep an eye out. Thank you, squirrel friend. I give him some like nuts.
Oh, okay. Absolutely. Thank you for conversing with me. Here's some nuts.
Yeah, thanks for the good info. Like it gave me some good info.
All right. So yeah, you finish. Make perception checks, everybody. In the meantime, while he was speaking with the squirrel, as funny as that sounds.
Motherfucker.
All right. So
You need to keep preoccupied with that cute ass squirrel.
all right. So basically, Gorbin, Cora, Otar, Merrick, and Andre. You guys basically you notice there are an awful lot of ravens here.
That usually means a sign of that something's dead.
Or about to die.
Yeah.
And they're like gems.
Does the Winter Court have a lot of ravens?
The Gloaming Court, it might. You're not entirely sure. If you guess that would be.
I was kind of asking Clover.
Oh, okay. Clover, that's just something you would know. They're known to have ravens, but nothing quite like this. There's hundreds of them perched about on the walls of the rift.
Oh, do I smell anything dead?
Perception. And Mike, that what is that 25 for?
I just hit.
I have advantage.
Unfortunately.
Okay. So basically, I'll tell both of you everything that you see. So you do not smell anything dead, but there is a smell of like damp, wet earth. Further on, it's coming from further up the rift. And you do see you're on a slight downward, like on a slight decline. So you may be heading into something that would resemble more of what the Gloaming Court is like.
Okay. This is probably like a pond or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Got it. Well, keep an eye out, friends. There's something. The squirrel isn't very receptive of what's up ahead. Keep an eye out. Be on guard. I pull up my pan just to be ready.
All right. All right. So you guys continue walking through, and as The path descends. It's a very gentle descent. It's not sharp or anything like that. It's just you can just tell you're heading downward, and you can see there's a small stream next to you that it has a little bit faster current than it did before. And as you begin walking, a few minutes after you've begun, you do see a glowing green. Almost nice. Oh, that was great. Oh, thank you. That was fantastic.
Thanks, sorry, my bad.
Shouldn't have drank.
He's not sorry at all.
You see that?
Myself while I was burping. My bad.
That's all right. I figured. So you see what looks like fireflies, green glowing lights hanging within a fog up ahead. As it's not horribly thick, it just you can see it just almost like a cloud sitting there with green flashing within it. And you do see there is almost like a path that leads through here. You see there are some downed pillars and some trees that almost form a bridge of sorts across what is otherwise a very damp, wet ground. And there's also potentially a couple inches to perhaps a little bit more than that deep gathered water in stagnant pools.
Is there any like beast around? Because usually when there's water, there's beasts.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me. Okay. Taking a look around, you do see there are things like there are some frogs. There are also you see currents within the water as if something is living within the water itself. Not sure what it is. Look like it may have been a fish.
Like big, like splashes, or just like a normal fish?
Just like a normal fish, like what you see if it came a little bit too close to the surface. Just you see the little ripples on the top. And there, of course, there are insects here as well. Okay, and yeah, there's. Let me go ahead and change the music because I'm pretty sure you guys are listening to happy-go-lucky music. No, you are listening to nothing. Wow, my bad.
Is this not a happy-go-lucky place?
Well,
apparently not.
Not like it was. Not like when you had nymphs and everything around you. I mean, that's happy-go-lucky. This is more of your. It's swampy looking.
It's not like Marvin Gaye when you were getting the rusty grasshopper.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Is that confirmed that Otar got the rusty grasshopper?
No,
I'm taking it confirmed. Canon. Otar got the rusty grasshopper. Canon.
All right. So as you guys approach, you see there is an open area of water. There is some land that does have some rocks interspersed. And let me go ahead and pull that up for you.
Well, it's definitely some creepier music.
Well, it's definitely a creepier area for sure.
This is not happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
So as you guys approach this area, it is there's still quite a bit of wildlife, and let me just make sure here. All right, yeah, there's the glowing of fireflies. Well, it might be pixies or sprites. Probably more along the lines of sprites, which Clover would tell you to. Oh, she's back. Yeah. Clover, you know to pretty much stay away from the sprites. They aren't always the nicest of beings, although they kind of mean well, but a lot of times they cause a lot of trouble.
Who has the lowest armor class?
Andre?
What is the troll cross that you keep mentioning?
It's the Nordic symbol of protection.
Okay.
It wards against mysterious magic.
Gotcha.
Andre, here, take this. Just in case we run into something scary. I hand you well, you would know, it's just a sandwich. It's just a sandwich. I hand you that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha. All right. So, yeah, you guys see that, there are the down trees. A lot of the trees here, closer to the water's edge, appear to be dead or dying. Just perhaps they're inundated with water and, they're just slowly rotting away. There's also a lot of moss and vines growing up the sides of the trees. All right. And you see here, there is what looks to be a downed obelisk. Not horribly huge. It looks like perhaps it may at one point have been some sort of marker of sorts. You don't see anything else that looks like that here, but it lies there on the edge of that island.
Any, writing on it?
From where you're at, you can't quite make anything out. There is some growth on it, dirt and whatnot, but
I walk alongside Warbum while drawing troll cross.
Okay. And let's see here.
I don't want to touch. I don't want to get in the water.
Yeah, no, I'm standing next to you just in case there's some battle.
Yeah, I don't want to get in the water yet. I feel like
I
there's a
wanna be
crocodile or
next to the
something in the water.
Yeah, so you're talking 25, 30 feet. Let's go ahead and do an investigation check at disadvantage for you guys.
This is going to go great.
This is gonna. Yep. Ah,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm even worse than investigation. It's only 9.
Evie, the fucking...
Where is she?
Where even are you,
fucking
Evie?
heart. Yeah, that's a good question.
Evie, was your token not there?
Oh, sorry, I was making food. I didn't realize we had a map.
Oh,
Yeah, she's definitely not there.
Yeah, I'm not seeing one.
all right. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put you out there. Sorry.
So it's like some mossy, kind of algae water.
Yeah, there's moss, algae within the water. A lot of growth, dark, murky. Vika is at your side. Thank you for reminding me. I won't. Oh,
I was thinking about asking Clover to like fly over, but I'm afraid she's like would be like a dragonfly, and a fish is gonna like jump out and eat her.
Evie, Evie does dive straight in, by the way.
Okay, go ahead and move your token. All right. It's cool, dirty water. Naturally dirty. It's dirt, mud, algae, moss, just a lot of stuff clinging to you. You feel some things swimming around or moving past your legs.
I come back up to the surface and go, bloop, bloop, bloop. I am a fish.
I'm going to take a flask of Fey wine, just down it, and then take some water and clean it with precipitation. Just clean. Like, is it
I'm going to
just
take a
for
running
whenever
jump
you clean it?
over to the obelisk.
Or-
All right, hold on. Well, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and do that.
You might like athletics.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics if you're better at that. No,
Hey.
athletics works. All right, so and I'm on the roll. All right, Corbin, you leap over, easy as could be for you. You land. You don't even slip. Yes, absolutely, Otar. The water it's just regular water.
Yeah.
It's just murky.
That's what I was testing. Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
There is a slight movement to it, but it's so slow here that it's basically like a stagnant pool.
I'll just walk over through the water.
All right. You splash across.
Using precipitation to clean off my clothes as I get through.
Okay. And yep.
Hey, Clover, you don't look very well. You look a bit peaky.
I mean, it's not running fast, but it's still running water.
Yeah, that's why I try to jump over. It makes me a little itchy just being by it. Ugh.
I probably won't be able to fly for a while.
It's truly just dirty water, but
You don't understand. Stop being racist, Otar.
That was
What
very
does the-
insensitive, Otar.
what does the obelisk say?
Yeah, like I rub off what you said, moss and like stuff on it, like rub it off to see what it says.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can I just help Evie? I mean, not Evie, Clover. 'Cause she's way better.
Evie, did you see? I said just
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember how. Is that a strength check?
Hey, Clover, what does this say?
Brushing it off. There are some ancient glyphs and runes carved into the rock itself. All right. All right. Evie. Suddenly,
Evie giggles and goes, "Get wrecked, fucker."
You feel something grab at you underneath the water. You're not sure what it was. There's a rippling of the water around you, but nothing happens. You kind of almost like when seaweed touches you and you're in the ocean, you kind of jump and run away. Yeah, that's kind of what you did.
Okay, I'm getting out now. There is, Something hentai-ish trying to get me.
Okay, well, let's see what's in there then. I take. You know what? Let's use a bone helmet because I have 6 of those. I'm gonna take one of my bone helmets and I'm gonna cast light on it and just toss it inside the water. See if it lights it up at all.
Where?
Where Evie was just at.
Okay. You throw it here, and you see it for a few moments, and then you can still kind of see it, and you see fish moving about, or at least what you assume are fish. But it's very dim. It seems to be probably about a foot deep right there, maybe a little bit more.
Sure.
But you don't see anything else.
I throw a bit of meat on like top of the water, see if something like jumps out to grab it.
Okay, you do, and you see within a few seconds a fish. You see part of it come out of the water. It grabs hold of the tidbit and swims away.
Just a regular fish.
It looked like a regular fish.
Okay.
I try to invasive thoughts with it. Has it got enough intelligence for me to?
Yeah, you can't get through. It doesn't have a high enough intelligence. You can't. I'm pretty sure you can't do that with animal intelligence. But yeah, you don't connect with anything at all.
Yeah, I think it has to be able to speak a language, even if I can't understand it.
The fish here seem to be carnivorous. They just ate a piece of meat. This means that maybe we should leave this pool of water.
Yeah, I think I got snuggled by a tentacle monster.
Yeah, that's not good at all. We're gonna stay close together now. Come on.
Yeah, what does the obelisk say?
All
I
right,
know it
so
has lips on it, but I didn't know if it was like an elvish or what.
all right, so you begin looking at it closely, and as soon as you do, Otar seems to slip, and he falls into the water.
Fuck!
And goes under.
Oh,
Can I try and grab him?
You can make an attempt at disadvantage because you were in the middle
What
of
would
looking
that
at the.
be? Yeah.
I would say it would have to be a dexterity check, but you're going to do that at disadvantage for sure. Yeah. Unfortunately, you were distracted. You were trying to read what was on the obelisk, and all of a sudden, suddenly he just disappears into the water.
I throw him a rope.
You throw up just like the bundle of rope, the 50 feet of rope, just the whole bundle of it at him? Or do you throw him a lot?
I throw him a little bit of rope.
That would be the chaotic neutral thing to do.
Just throw
but-
a dagger at his face.
I just throw him the rope as like a, what do you guys call them? The rubber ring thing.
Yeah. All right.
A
Yeah.
life preserver.
You throw it, and you see there's a struggle happening under the water. And Corbin, as you jump up, I'm going to need a grapple check from you. And Evie,
So
I
like
need from you
athletics.
as well. Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I'm going to need another grapple check from you.
Oh my god!
Fuck me,
Fucking
Evie.
Evie, the strongest one.
She's channeling her inner Uriel.
All right. Corbin, you get dragged under. And something reaches up, grabs your ankles, and pulls you into the water.
Does it feel like a hand?
It definitely feels like a hand, for sure.
That just remind me of the garbage chute in Star Wars.
Well,
It's fucked up.
the walls closing, and that'll be later.
They're dying.
It's fucked up. People with high strength shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, just give it a couple rounds, and then the walls will start closing, and you guys will die. So,
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
no,
I think it's just
so Evie. Let me. All right, being unable to actually let me. Okay, I almost tied you, but as something grabs you again, you're able just to step out of it. As you see, jumping up out of the water beside you, you see the greenish yellowish skins of a humanoid, jagged sharp teeth protrude from its jawline. As it sees upset that it was not able to pull you in, it lets out a hideous screech at you. And with that, we are going to do the thing.
I've not rolled good for initiative. Fucking ages.
It's the first time I'm rolling for initiative, I'll be honest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5. So I need 2 more.
Get a break. Is my mic working?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, good.
Hey, you're breaking up a little bit, but you're good.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. Who we missing?
Merrick.
That is it. Merrick, you there? Okay. Thank you. I will add you.
We all rolled really shit except for Cora. Do I see this thing, like this same sort of deal when I'm being dragged in the water? Like this weird humanoid fucking fishish creature.
All right, and let me go ahead. All right, as it leaps up out of the water, startling you, you see before you, if anybody wants to do a nature check to identify what this is, you can do that.
Do I get advantage on that because of my thingy?
Yeah.
Gorbun, would Evie have learnt any nature when she was with the clan?
Yeah,
A little bit.
Like,
Okay.
definitely.
I don't
Yeah,
want to roll for
definitely.
stuff that she'd have no idea about.
We're all about nature. Yeah, we're definitely all about nature. Probably would have taught you all about like the circle of life and all that shit.
All right, Merrick, I'm going to give you advantage on this. They are trolls.
Oh.
I hope that Otar knows as well.
Fuck.
Otar, you do not know exactly what has you at this point. You are still underwater. But they are going to
Otar,
go...
you summoned them.
God damn it. I stopped warding against them, so they came after us.
That's why. All right. So they're going to go first. Otar, what did I do with... Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. It is going to attack you while you are... actually, it's going to continue to to hold you down and drag you further. Make another grapple check.
Ooh, that one we're gonna use my inspiration.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, not much better.
Well,
It's not
it
a natural
is definitely better than a natural one. So it pulls you and continues to hold you in the water as you're thrashing about. It actually has you from behind. It has pulled you down, and you're unable to find any purchase where to push off. You even think you may be able to. You're all right. You may be able to push yourself up out of the water if you could only find something solid to step on. Is the bottom is very slick with old plant life and mud. But you are still underwater. Evie, it is going to take an attack on you. And it is going to hit you. And it does. Oh. All right, it hits you with a claw for 9 points of damage. And as luck would have it, it tries to get you with the other claw, and it misses you completely and comes in. You could feel the hot stink of its breath right near you as it tries to take basically bite your head off. But it does indeed miss. And I'm sorry, let me adjust these 1 second. There we go. That's better.
Poop.
Yeah, they're large. I forgot to resize them. All right. It's Gorbin. You also are underwater, and I'm going to need another grapple check.
Oh shit!
All
Is
right.
grapple checks athletics.
It's basically the same thing.
You got a
Yeah.
natural 20.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
complain.
Yeah, it's the same score for me. Okay.
You got two.
All right, a one.
Yeah, I use my inspiration for that.
Okay, so 14. Okay, Gorbin, you are able to pop your head back up above the water line, gasping for breath and choking on the little bit of water that you did swallow, as nasty as it was.
Do I know that they're trolls with my 17 nature?
As you now see the large troll right next to you, yeah, that's a troll for sure.
They're fucking trolls. Just letting you know. Do I know that fire and stuff like works on them?
Yes. Anybody? Let me see. So on that nature check, Evie, Merrick, Clover, Gorbin, you guys know.
Was that fire hurts them more, or fire has to be used to kill them?
It stops their regeneration. Use fire or acid. Right? Acid works.
Yeah, Gorbin,
right?
you have your clan has fought these enough that maybe that's second nature to you. Burn them with fire or acid, and that will stop them from regrowing. All right, so that is currently their turn, and that brings us to Cora.
Sorry, can I question real quick? Is there one also on me, or is it just this one next to me?
You're not sure.
Okay.
You don't see anything else. You see the one there at Evie. You still don't see Otar.
Okay. I just didn't know. Just want to make sure. Cool.
Yep. All right. And Cora, you trudge through the water.
Take a little dash over there and try to smack him in the ass with a Starnkeveld, whatever the hell it's called.
I knew Cora was a kinky bugger.
Oh,
Nice.
all right. That is fantastic.
So what is max? So 1d10, so that's 10 plus
10. Right?
20.
Also D100, right?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll that D100. I got to pull that up. Stupid. Crit table. All right, what did you roll for crit?
15.
15. All right. And that is a blunt weapon. All right, that's going to be double damage.
Oh, shit! It's 40!
Yeah. What? Wait, what?
10 plus 10.
Well, it'd be 17 twice, right?
No,
No.
because
No,
that's...
you get
Roll
max on
20
the first
plus.
dice.
Yeah, you get nat on the first dice, which is 10, plus the 10. So it's actually only going to be 20.
Double
Because that
damage.
is... Yeah, it's basically a normal crit. It's
Oh,
not
so just
double,
like
double.
another. Okay, so just basically another like max dice that you would have.
Don't you try discounting my shit, yo.
No, I
That
was trying to get you more damage. I was trying to get you like 34.
Josh, listen to him. Listen to him. That's actually 40. I'm getting 40 on that.
All right. You crack him in the lower back, and you hit him really hard. You feel that there's a toughness to his hide, but you did hit bone, and you do hear a crack, but it doesn't seem to affect it too much. It does wince in pain, and it does screech out as you hit it. That is a fantastic way to start it off. And is that that was your movement and your attack. So that's your full turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. Merrick, you basically hear what's going on. Otar is still not seen. He's still under the water.
He would have advantage, right? Because we're like surrounding this shit.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So 22. All right. So you hit him with the short sword for 9. Hope if I could add and subtract. All right. And as well, Merrick, as you get next to Gorbin there, you feel something grab hold of you, and I'm going to need a grapple check from you. Okay, Vika hits as well. Merrick, need athletics check.
Okay. Dang it.
All right. You see Merrick submerge under the water.
Oh no!
But on the good side, Vika did bite with that, so I just need to see what damage she did. Nice.
Can you be knocked prone underwater?
Well, he's standing up above the water.
No, I mean because her bite does the knock prone thing.
Yeah, well, he's a large creature as well. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I rolled an 18 on dice, so he does not get knocked prone. Oh man, I keep hopping between map layers here. All right. All right. Yep, Merrick, you are currently underwater, and that will bring us to Andre.
Andre.
Okay, you're hitting the one everybody's been beating on, correct? Either way, you hit.
I believe he is.
Yep.
Because he pinged that one.
Okay. I missed which one it was, but yeah, go ahead, roll damage. That hits.
Yep, hitting this one here. My bad. Didn't realize I muted.
That's
yeah, that one there, and 6 fire.
all right. It screeches out as you blast it with a firebolt. It did not like that in the least. As where it hit, it continues to smolder. Well done. Anything else?
I will. No, I'm pretty. I'll back up a little bit. Stay on the dry land.
Okay. Yep. You basically, there's a small rise behind you. It's only about 2 feet higher than where you're standing right now. So if you needed to, you could always jump up there as well.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna just for now.
Okay. Cool.
I've yet need to retreat to a tree, so I'm assuming it will happen though.
Today is a good day to die. All right. And that brings us to Gorban.
So I saw Merrick go underwater near me, right?
Yes.
Could I try and like pull him out?
Sure. Absolutely. That'll be your action, but yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, totally.
All right. You reach into the water. You're able to, I mean, you can obviously see where he's at because he's splashing about, thrashing in the water. You grab hold of him and hold on 1 second. Let me switch over here.
I have to save my son.
All right. As you bring Merrick above the water, you see there is a second troll. Basically lets out a screech at you guys as you took its meal away from it. Anything else you want to do? Bonus action?
Would I be in range of that guy? Like if I tried to move?
If you tried to what?
If I tried to move like over here, would I get an attack opportunity from that guy?
Double check his reach. Nope.
Okay, cool. And I'll say, Clover, get out of my hood. I don't want to hurt you. As I eat a fireball truffle. Gonna move over there.
Any creature that ends its turn. That be party members?
Yeah, like that's why I was like, Clover, get out of my hood.
Soon your body begins to radiate.
Like the water starts to like boil around me as steam kind of rises off me.
Yep. That's exactly what happens. And hold on one second. I'm trying to find something. All right. And yep, you move over there, and that's your full turn, correct? That was your bonus
Correct.
action. Yep. All right.
Correct.
Good deal. Evie.
Okie dokie. If I was going to attempt to like run up his arm and like stand on his shoulders, would that take an action? Or would that just be like my movement and a skill check?
It's going to be a skill check as well. He looks very slimy. He's coated in the same crap that's in the water.
Okay, fuck that then.
Yeah, it's you see where I was going. It was probably going to be at disadvantage or a very high skill check.
I am going to conjure the big black sword with my bonus action. And
Is it like a
then-
great sword or like what?
Whoops, just the first one.
Okay.
No, it's a long sword.
That
Okay,
is a hit. So let us see the damage.
Technically, Alex, you have advantage.
That is true.
Wow, 17 psychic. Holy crap. All right. You blast it with 17 points of psychic damage. It screeches in rage as it does not know what just hit it. Basically, its free hand that's not holding the club, it just grabs its head for a moment as you do see a greenish black liquid begin. It's like running out of his nose and his ears.
Sweet. Evie's got a hand free, and she's not used her bonus action, so she flips him middle finger. I'm done.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Just so you know, when I took that truffle, I get 4 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Just wanted to let you know.
That's so cool. I'm joking. It's not.
It's nice though.
All right. So that is with that your turn, Clover.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going from like here to around here so I don't burn. And
Good call.
I think my options are pretty limited besides like stabbing. So I will stab.
All right. Sounds good.
Nice.
All right. Wow. Yeah, 10 piercing it is. You stick it with the rapier. 15 total.
I just like to yell at it. This is a neutral zone, you stupid head.
All right. You stick it good. It does not look like it's in very good shape at the moment.
And I would like
right.
to bonus action disengage and then hide behind Evie.
All right.
That was not the
Well,
tool
why am
that
I
I
suddenly
thought.
Why am I suddenly covered in blood?
I was trying to draw your fiery aura and fucked it up.
Corbin's gonna have the fits tomorrow. Or am I the only one who read the description?
I'm sorry, what did you say? I'm
It's the
Corbin's
cayenne
gonna have the
pepper
fits tomorrow.
reference. He thinks you're gonna have pepper bottom.
There we go.
All right.
Montezuma's revenge.
Yeah. I ate like Taco Bell at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
There are worse things than Taco Bell for sure. I'm
Hey, Goblin.
trying to find.
Anything with vinegar in it.
All right. So Clover, that was fantastic. And Otar, I'm going to need a Constitution check. And then a grapple. Okay. Let's see a grapple or athletics.
Can I bonus action try to shove it out? Because I can do that as a pugilist.
Shove.
Shove the whatever is holding me down. Take the shove action.
It has you grappled. So I mean, basically, we could do the grapple check and then see basically if you are able to break the grapple, then absolutely you'll be able to shove it aside.
Okay. I'm just wondering, is this my action or?
No. We'll discount this as part of your.
Okay.
Part of your grapple check. You are able to pull yourself away. You rip free of its grasp. You also had become very slimy as you're covered in just the muck that's here within this water. And let me go ahead and switch. All right, it bursts up out of the water at you, and you go ahead and take your action.
Okay. Right there will still be. Yeah. I am going to. Okay. Well, I did not expect that. Okay. Let's see. I'll bonus action. Just disengage. No, sorry, not disengage. Shove.
Okay.
So it needs to take. It's athletics versus athletics. Shove back 5 feet.
Ty, reroll.
Darn.
Well, I rolled a 1.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Then I am going to run over here. Swim up. Go right here. And I am then going to just... My eyes are going to turn into pools of darkness. And I am going to extend my ghastly skeletal wings. And everybody within 10 feet of me needs to make a wisdom save. Including you guys, sorry.
All right. Merrick.
Oh, shit the bed.
You're just frightened of me. It doesn't do much to you guys. But
Merrick, Evie, Cora. Cora, actually, you're out of range. So you wouldn't have to make that. That's okay.
That's good news.
What is the DC?
14.
14 charisma?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, sorry.
So many ones. Wow.
Wow, I must be really scary.
So it's natural.
I mean, to be fair, he does look like Madonna.
You just burst out of the water like Swamp Thing. Just.
Yep. And I'm just going to scream as my wings pop out, as you guys are all frightened of me who are failed until my next round.
Yeah, it's kind of an odd situation. 'Cause, like, buy all the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Even though it
So
has nothing to do with the bowels. Yeah. So, all right. Excellent. Your creepy bone-like wings, they spread out before everybody, and the troll behind you is he did fail the save.
Hey, did this one fail over here?
He is. Yep, he is in range. No, did not.
Darn.
Does that mean that I failed my check? Does that mean that I get disadvantage when attacking other things?
You just don't
Yep.
look at me, and then
Oh, line of
because
sight.
it's basically
Sorry,
if they decide to attack me, I'm in their line of sight. So
Cool. Yeah. I'm not looking at you. Cool, makes sense.
All right. And with that,
What the fuck?
all right. He approaches. He has a 5-foot reach.
Yep.
So he is going to attack Otar. AC Otar.
only 14.
All right. He hits you with a claw. For 9 points of damage.
Ooh, okay, that's my brace down in 1 hit point.
You get to make an attack of opportunity on it as it appears to slip in the mud as it lunges at you for a bite, and you hit it.
So it's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning and 3 necrotic. Because my wings.
Okay. Cool. Let me just read this real quick. Oh, okay. Well done. And the one that is in front of Evie is going to attack her again. All right. Evie.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
All right, let me see here.
Oh, God. Roll your
So much
D100, Josh.
Yep. Do you want to roll the D100 or would you want me to?
I can roll it.
Evie,
Okay.
just don't roll like a 65 or whatever that did triple damage.
I'm
Evie
going to roll
still
a real dice
her
to see
body.
if it's forever since I've used one.
You have a real D100?
No, I've got the 10 and the
Yeah.
100 used together.
Yeah.
91.
All right.
Oh shit.
That's pretty high.
All right. So he catches you with a claw in the leg for 24 points of damage, knocking you
Holy shit.
knocking you to the ground, and 91 will. Your movement is halved until you get healed.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can fucking do about this.
You have
Is-
fear? No, shield.
Hunter?
You had an inspiration from last time, didn't you?
Yeah, but there's nothing I can use it for. I mean, I don't think my shield's going
I
to be
don't think
enough.
it-
That's going to bring it up to
No,
22.
it's a natural 20. Natural
Yeah,
20.
it's a gnat, yeah.
Well, if you
Uh,
used it, if you used the inspiration on his attack, and it might not have been a natural 20.
When can I do that?
Can you?
Do
Kind of needed to do that sooner, but
Okay,
Yeah,
I could do that.
Yeah, it's
I'm
only
unconscious. I'm
you
unconscious.
can't inflict disadvantage on somebody else. Not with your advantage, but
I'm on -3.
okay. Well, you go unconscious. You see Evie gets just her leg nearly taken off by the troll in front of her. Let's do this right.
Oh man, I was going to do so much fucking damage next turn.
And she goes down. You see there's blood spurting out of her leg, her upper leg, as you see she is completely 100% unconscious. And the one at Merrick,
The troll has to make a Constitution save.
it needs to, the one in.
The one next to me that just attacked Evie, he has to make a
What's for
Constitution
her?
14.
Okay, it does.
Okay, it takes 3 fire damage.
Okay. Well, the one at Merrick. Merrick, what is your AC?
I think it's. One.
You're right.
18.
It's a D4, so it'd be 4 fire damage. My bad. You're right. You're right, Otar. My bad.
18.
You also to add your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, it's 4, so he'd take half, so 4.
Mm.
All right. I'm sorry, Merrick. Did you give me your AC?
Yeah, it's 18.
Oh, okay. Thank you. He swings twice with his claws and then lunges forward trying to bite you, and he misses all 3 times. The advantage of having a very high AC. Well done. All right. So that is their turn. And Cora, you are up.
Because I got Cora's shield.
I'm going to bring my club down the back of his head.
Okay. Let's see it. Or up to meet its head. Is that another?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
that is
another
nice.
20.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll your D100.
Yeah, buddy.
Cora, the Troll Slayer.
Cora's
my first-
generally been a badass for weeks now.
All right. All right. You hit him so hard, the side of his head caves in. And it collapses into the pool of water, disappearing beneath the
Yeah.
water. And because it took fire damage, it will not be coming back.
Fuck yeah, Cora. Good job.
I'm going to run next to Evie, and my turn.
Okay. Excellent. All right.
Can you do that with Otar?
She stopped right into me.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, she was out of range.
Oh, was that Evie then?
Cora
Do I
did
have to
roll. She
roll?
did roll in that one, but she was out of range, so ignored it.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I have to roll now since I'm in?
No, it's just whenever it launches out.
It's off the initiation, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. That was what I thought as well. Okay. So, Merrick, you have that troll there in front of you, and there's one other one over at Otar.
Okay.
That is a hit. Five points of damage. Nice. Well done. Yeah. And that is a hit as well. So just the first one, right?
Yep.
Okay. So 9 piercing. Nice. She rips into that troll, tearing a chunk of flesh from it, or what? It's possibly flesh. You're not really sure what trolls are made of, but and that is your full turn, correct?
Yep.
All right, Andre, you are up. You see the onslaught here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They seem to be coming out of the woodworks. That's or waterworks in this case, I guess. Yeah, I go after the one with after Merrick right now, or yeah, think Evie's safe behind Quora. Yeah. 16 on this one by Merrick.
That is a hit. Sorry.
Oh my god. My damage has been so bad.
All right, but it is effective. Either way, it can't regenerate if you do fire damage or acid damage to it. Nice. All right. And are you going to move at all, or?
No.
Stay
Well,
put?
maybe over here. Just to get a little more angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, and that brings us to Corbin.
I will move to over here. Let me get rid of that. And I will smack him with a pan.
Did you mean to end up there?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay like not within 5 feet of somebody.
Oh, sorry.
So,
I thought you said you're going there and then you appeared somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to end up with 5 feet of somebody else.
I was measuring for myself.
Oh, cool.
All right. So, unfortunately, you swing that pan and you no purchase. You slip a little bit in the mud and unable to get a good swing off.
All right, my turn.
Okay. Evie, let's see a death save.
That's just a D10, right?
D20. Yeah. You want 10 or above.
Oh, nat 20.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You're up with 1.
Yep, you are up. You are at 1 hit point. So miraculously, Evie, you can't do anything this turn, but the bleeding has stopped, and you are laying there on the ground still, and you are conscious. You see Clover hovering near you, and Cora, kind of looking down at you. You kind of see that she was yelling your name, but you really couldn't hear her, as everything is still kind of fuzzy as you are coming to. All right, I'm going to PM you something. All right, and if you, I will allow you to take a bonus action. Say, for instance, you had a healing potion, or if you wanted to use.
Should I do the other thing privately to you?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, let's remember how I do this. Tap on GM in the dice thing.
Forward slash or
if you go to the cog,
I'm in the dice and I've just pressed GM, so I think that will send it to the GM, won't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so I'm rolling Sorry, one sec. Okay, so and then I add 2 to that.
All right. All right. I will let you know.
And then for my bonus action, I don't think I can really do anything. I assume I can't do a cantrip because that's not how we're doing cantrips.
Yeah, if you have one that's a bonus action, you can go ahead and get that off.
No, I don't think I do. All right, now I'm done.
Okay, absolutely. So, Evie, roll D100 and send me the result. All right, Clover, you are up.
All right. I'm going to shoot this one. Since
Okay.
I can't fly right now to go stab something.
All right, 12 points of damage. Nice. All right, the arrow hits true and sinks deeply into its chest. Lets out a screech at that. And that's your full turn, correct?
I would like to use my bonus action to hide inside Evie's cloak.
Okay, go ahead, roll stealth. Okay. You think you're hidden relatively well, as she's still laying there on the ground. All right. Otar, the troll is still standing there within the water, but is eyeing you menacingly. It has its mind set on having you for dinner.
They are, but Otar looks over to see Evie is still on the ground, so he is going to take his hand and just shove it into the broken in half obelisk as blood is going to start to pour, black blood, as he's going to run right here, right next to Evie, and going to place his hand on her mouth, and Evie, you heal for 3. As he is then going to just turn around with the same hand and just bash it against the troll with a bonus action.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, it dodges out of the way of that swing, seeing it coming. But all right, good turn. Evie's at least looking a little bit better. The leg is still a wreck, but and Evie, you're not entirely sure you can put weight on it or not yet. It's pretty vicious.
I thought you said that the leg would until it was healed. I thought, it's fine.
Yes, but
she's only a leg.
Yeah, because it was specifically a leg injury, and she's only at 4 hit points out of her maximum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she hasn't tried to stand yet. So, and that is going to bring us around to the trolls. All right, Otar, that one in front of you. Again, your AC is a 14.
That is correct.
All right, he swings wildly at you with one claw. You definitely dodge that. However, he does hit you. Oh man, and but he then tries to take a bite as well, but the bite misses. Man, that's shitty damage.
I'm disappointed, Josh.
9 points of slashing damage as he catches you across the chest with a claw.
Ooh. Do I go down to half?
I keep rolling that same dice combination.
I do not go down to half just yet, which is great for my class.
All right, and the second one is Merrick. Takes one swing at Merrick, and Merrick, he misses you. And he's going to take a wild swing at Gorbin, who just charged in at him. Gorbin, he does hit you with a claw for 13. It's a little better. And he comes back around for the third attack. And Merrick, he snaps at you for a bite. Comes back at you. However, you are just able to get out of the way of it. But you feel its stinking hot breath on your neck. And that is...
He then has to make a Constitution save. 14.
Fire.
Oh, because of the
My
fireball
Yeah.
thingy.
Just burning it up.
He fails.
You take 6 damage. 6 fire damage.
Yep.
Specifically.
Yeah, that's important to mention.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Holy crap. I missed a whole lot. Oh, I gotta go back and I'll read that later. Okay. And that is their turn. Brings us back to Cora. Cora, the troll behind you is dead. Evie's awake, but on the ground still. Blood everywhere. And you see there's 2 trolls remaining.
Okay. Will my on hands fix her leg? You know?
I'm sorry?
Will lay on hands fix her leg?
It'll heal the wound. Yeah.
Okay.
Evie just doesn't know if she can stand up yet because she hasn't tried it. The wound looks bad because she's not fully healed yet.
All right. We're gonna nip that in the bud. I'm gonna give her 5 points.
Okay.
Is that an action?
It still damaged, but it looks better.
Is that an action or a bonus to do that? I forget.
Lay on hands. That's an action, I believe.
It's an action.
It's an action,
Yeah.
sadly.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's one of those that I thought for sure would be a bonus action, but no.
Okay, I'm gonna try to slide down here to block this guy's advance and cover everybody.
Okay. Good deal. All right, Merrick. Uh, 23 is going to hit. You do have flanking on him. And Vika attacks and hits as well. So let's see the damage. All right. 9 and 8, 17. All right, you the 2 of you combined for that powerful attack. And that's a strength save. So, yep, he passes his strength save for Vika's attack. All right. Anything else, Merrick? I forgot. Vika's attack is a bonus action, right? Or no? I can't remember. I thought we talked about that last week.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that
think
if you are a ranger
think it is.
beastmaster, it's basically it takes your attack. You can either attack with yourself or with it, but I'm not sure.
Well, I'm gonna. I don't.
It might be like the new, because the newer one
Yeah,
with
the
like
2A.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's just a
have
bonus
a
action.
paladin with a 2nd level spell have attack and do everything with his steed.
Yeah, it's just a bonus
So you-
action is if you just don't attack second time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your favorite enemy.
That's base.
Beast. Animal companion. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yep. And Andre, you see the chaos before you.
Yeah, things are going a little weird. Yeah, I'm gonna focus this one down still. So the one that's still surrounded by Eric and all them. Guess not.
Oh fuck.
Ooh. So an 11 is just going to miss. So because he has 4 enemies around him, it just flies overhead and lands harmlessly in the water.
Well, that's better than what a nat 1 could have done to you guys.
Yeah. At least you didn't blow yourself up.
Or to blow you guys up also. Like, either one's not good.
I thought the wolf was gonna be on fire.
Somehow you narrowly missed the troll and hit Evie. She's back to 0 health.
To be fair, with the damage you've been rolling, I'd probably be fine.
Yeah, right? That hurts.
Wasn't the 116 or something that he did with fire?
I've been just doing.
Yeah, the one time you blasted something for a stupid amount of damage.
Well, that's like if I use my spell slots, I can do like 30 damage in one hit, but it's.
All right, and Corbin.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take out my cleavers, like both of them, and just swing.
Oh, well, those are hits. All right, 11 points of damage. It slices, it dices, it makes julienne trolls. Okay, fine. You don't like my humor.
It's all right.
I was
And all right. Do you have anything else you're doing?
No, that's it.
All right. Evie, you just basically got healed by combo of Otar and Cora.
Yep. I'm just PMing you something.
Yes.
Just the one.
Yep. Just one.
Okie dokie. What's the chance of getting nat 20'd again? Oh, she's pissed. She's
About 1 out of 20.
That's wanker. Okay,
can do.
I'm going to try and get to my feet.
Okay. You use your. You can absolutely get up. You stand up.
Half my movement.
Yep. It's your leg's sore. It's not completely healed, but you can move around on it.
I go with 15 feet. I summon another sword.
Oh yeah, guy's concentration to get one away.
Yeah, I'm pissed. And I'm going to attack the bastard. I'm not necessarily going to hit the bastard. I'm going to attack the bastard.
I believe that's advantage. No, it's not. No flanking.
Yeah, I thought so too, but no, that is going to be a miss. Actually, roll a second time in advantage.
If the thing about the Shadow Blade is if you're in shadows, it's advantage as well. So it's pretty good.
All right, 24 will hit for sure. Ooh. All right. Nice. So, yeah, you hit it, slash it across its chest, ripping open the putrid flesh, revealing bones underneath. It screeches out at you, and you have its attention.
Oh, I didn't realize it was dim light as well. Oh, yeah, it is. Is that why then? Was he in dim light?
No, it wasn't the dim light in this case. It was because Otar is in melee with it, and technically,
of course, he is
too, because it has reach.
Yeah, I looked at Otar and for some reason didn't think he was, but of course he is. Sweet.
All right, Clover.
I'm still trapped on a landmass. I think I'm technically over with Evie right now still, unless she's kicked me out.
Oh, no.
Never-
You're still in her hood.
Get in my hood.
In which case, can I reach from Evie's hood and stab? Or do you want me to shoot? I still have my bow out. I'll just shoot.
Yeah, I was going to say that's... you don't have
seems
that much
reasonable.
reach. Ooh, 24 crit. Give me a D100 roll for that. That is definitely a
Do
hit.
I have advantage to hit this guy right here?
Yep.
Okay.
He's occupied with Evie, Otar, and potentially Core. Nice. 79. Let's see what that is. Oh, shit. All right. You fire that arrow, and it strikes true. It hits its shoulder and lodges in, and you see it is unable to move that arm, its left arm, until he gets healed. So if he doesn't take any fire or acid damage this round, basically next round he'll heal based on his regeneration. But for right now, he can't move the arm. That's one less attack.
Sweet.
Yeah.
There's also some sneak attack there.
Nice. 6, 6, 14. Nice. All right, sweet. Well done. And Otar.
Okay, this is going to be a DM question.
Sure.
So, precipitation can light a fire. Would casting precipitation on him stop his regeneration? It doesn't do damage, but
Yeah, unfortunately, no. It's basically like a match.
yeah.
Just a quick little spark. Nothing of any significance.
Then Otar is going to try and beckon him to attack him instead of the other two, and he is going to attack 3 times the old 1/2.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, ow. 16. All 3 of those are hits.
Wow, what weird rolls.
22, 32. Nice. Holy crap. All right. You do some significant damage to it. Oh, crap. Okay. Sorry. Just talking to myself. All right. Well done. Anything else?
No, I think that'll be it.
All right. Cool. And they are... Okay, so... They were both missed with fire this round.
The one
Didn't
near
this
me
one
got
take
fired.
damage? Yeah, with fire because Corbin.
Oh! That's right. Thank you. I thought so. I couldn't remember what it was that did it. I keep thinking Andre, and I knew Andre rolled that one.
Yes, I did.
So
Terrible.
all right. So yeah, the other one regains some of its wounds healed up. But the one, yeah, that one there is still looking rough. So the one in front of Otar is going to attack Otar. All right. You get hit with 2 claws. It swings. I'm sorry. It can only hit you with 1 claw. 7 and 4 is 11.
So
11 points of slashing. The second attack, whereas next round he will be able to attack, he does not get that attack this round.
Well, as he slashes my chest, the black blood is going to pour out of my chest, and I am going to be bloodied but not unbound. So I regain all my moxie, and I get some 10 hit points.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So the more you get your ass kicked, the stronger you get.
Yeah.
I guess. All right. Cool. And so the other guy is. All right. Gorbin. He swings twice at you with his claws and misses. And he's going to turn and he's going to try to bite Merrick. And he actually hits. Hits above an 18 armor class. So he does 10 points of piercing damage as Merrick. He's able to bite basically your shoulder, his teeth piercing through your armor.
Okay.
He then has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Failed.
He takes 6 more damage. Fire.
6.
Yeah, 6 fire. Yeah.
The burst of fire after he takes that bite out of Merrick, it lights him up, and basically he just completely gets engulfed in flame and collapses down into the water. And that is their turn. That was not all that good. All right, Cora. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Bonus action.
Nice.
Where the hell's my fucking sheet? Oh yeah, the clumsy. That was separate after spells. All right. I get advantage, right?
Yes.
Do I have to move closer? Yeah, that's the pillar.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here it comes.
Dice everywhere. That's a hit. All right, 12 points of damage. Let's see.
D6.
That was
you got
one. Is it 1d6 or 2d6?
1d6.
Okay, cool. All right, 16.
You got to make a wisdom save.
All right.
14.
$15 on the dice, so he makes it.
Okay. That's it.
All right, excellent. And that brings us back around to Merrick.
Ready.
All right, 24 will hit.
See if it rolls. Just a little laggy.
All right, you hit for 7, and Vika hits for 10. It is looking very rough as Vika lays into it with that bite. And let's see. Okay, it passes its strength check. All right, anything else?
No, I think that's it for now.
All right, excellent. All right, Andre.
I will move a little closer and simply attempt not to mess up this time.
Oh, you're fine. Straight through Cora.
That's fine.
Oh, Nice. Well, it stands above her, so you hit it up around the chest. The firebolt slams into it. Let's see its damage.
Nice. 6 damage.
All
Nice.
right.
I'll take
And with that 6 damage and it being fire, you put it down as it bursts into flames in front of you guys, turning into a crisp husk, collapsing into the water. And you have survived the troll ambush. Well done.
Yay, paddle buddies.
Otar is immediately going to go over to Evie. Are you okay? You fell. His skeletal wings coming back down.
I feel pretty
do?
shit. But apart from that, all good.
I
He
give
takes out a
you an
flask of
orange
bay
juice.
wine and hands it to you.
Ooh, fuck yes.
You heal 10 damage.
From all the complaints about Andre being a zombie, what the hell do you do with these demon wings?
It's not for you to ask, Nord.
Also,
So,
then
Sure it is. You're here with the rest of us. I think all
also
of
then
us.
collect some troll meat.
so between Otar giving me the wine and Gorbon healing me more, Evie is now basically at full health and cheerful. And slightly pissed.
Fuck. How long have we been traveling for? At this point.
I'm sorry.
How long have we been traveling for at this point?
Like I said, it's very hard to tell because there's nothing really to judge daylight by because it's always evening or late day, I should say, twilight. But you think it's been a few hours.
Okay. So nowhere near like nighttime we would go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Might as well just continue forward.
You can't prove that this is day drinking, so
Let's, who the fuck cares if it's day drinking?
Nope, I don't know shit about trolls. I was gonna ask
Yeah,
Josh a question about them, but nope.
I collect some troll meat.
Yeah, I don't know anything about trolls, but I know very little about trolls, but I would like to collect their skin because it seems.
Troll meat is putrid, nasty stuff that you would not eat.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind then.
The blood,
Yeah.
the blood has kind of regeneration properties, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're magically created. They're not even something they can't spawn them, other trolls. The only way they can spawn is if you cut part of it, like cut one in half, it'll create 2 separate trolls. Yeah.
Oh, so it's like a fucking worm. Oh
I
god.
was just gonna say they're like worms.
Yeah. Can I get some just blood for like seasoning then?
They are all 3 are within the water. If you want to yank one of the trolls out of the water, you could potentially try to get that. Go ahead and make I guess it'll be
Like survival?
Yeah, survival check. See if you can get anything of value. Because of the fire blast that did them in, they are pretty much burnt like toast. Even on the inside, they're like medium well, very little blood.
Otar is going to collect his bone helmet that he threw in there beforehand, and he's going to take his battle axe and just chop off one of the troll's heads and take it as a souvenir.
Ooh, so I'm standing at the same troll. Otar, can I have one of the ears?
Yeah, I was just going to stick it on my house. Tears off an ear. Yeah.
Yeah, because I need the ear from this one because this fucker knocked me down, and it's the first time. So I'm putting this ear on my arcane focus necklace.
It's not the first time. We both electrocuted, but
yeah, I mean it's the first time by a person.
By a creature. Yes, no, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got one ear now on my arcane focus necklace.
I'm just gonna take the hair of this troll and kind of tie it around my waist.
Otar, feet, tentacles.
I'm gonna step back. Let's go.
Can I slash it? That, Josh?
Yeah, go ahead and so go ahead and you can make the roll. All right. Otar, as you finish talking to Evie, you see she draws her short sword and she begins swinging at something right like next to you.
You're muted if you're trying to talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Evie by the back and just like, okay, let's go. Thank you very much. And gonna jump off this troll's corpse with Evie in hand and jump on here.
So I
Let's-
guess
yeah,
that'll
continue
be
forward.
Clover in my hood, and I'm guessing did I hit with that?
It seemed like you did. It didn't have any effect.
Okay, cool. Shit, we've left Andre.
Andre, run across the obelisk.
I'm just, trying to stay out of take my time, avoid the mud. Who knows what kind of parasites this water has?
But you guys go ahead. I'll bring up the rear.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. And about the obelisk that is within the water, there is writing on it. I told you that earlier. And what it says...
Is it in common or what?
It is not in common. It is in what would be Sylvan.
Hey,
Yeah, I can't read that.
Gosh, I wonder who could.
Evie, what is it?
It's just where
Hey,
that
Clover, do
tentacle
you know
thing
what it
was.
Mm. Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
got-
it says you're stupid. Beware trolls.
Imagine. We just took the time to read it. Like, oh yeah.
Troll crossing. Please walk slowly.
Let's head off. Come on. Gorbon, I suppose you're the leader again. So, be the front of the wagon and move.
Of course.
Because a train is not a thing in this game.
Like a caravan.
Let me go ahead and clear that. All right. So, you guys, so you're leaving?
I want to know what the obelisk said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you were being truthful.
It says the only part that you can read is it's a single word or name. Let me just make sure I have that correct.
Tom was here.
You know what? Considering his Viking themed campaign, that would be valid. You know about those ancient runes and was it the Hagia Sophia? They're like, I wonder what those say, and it's like, I was here. It's like Thorkill was here, or whatever the guy's name is. No, I take that back. It says this is high. Because it's like way up on the wall. The I was here was somewhere else.
Yeah, it looks like there's other things that had long since been weathered away, but that is the one portion that you can read.
Inku Niku.
All right. So you guys are leaving the trolls behind and continuing?
Yeah, I did gather the troll head, correct?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
you have that.
Perfect.
All right. And with that, let me go ahead and move you guys. All right, so you all continue walking through the rift. Evie, you continue to see every once in a while signs. You continue to see it. It's as if it's following you.
I think that fucker's following us. It's like
Well,
a
it
big
must be
ugly
faster.
crocodile.
Where at?
Just like following us on the river, I guess.
Do I notice it when she points it out?
You don't see anything where he's pointing.
Yeah. Well, I don't
You
see
said a
anything
big
there.
ugly crocodile?
Gorbun, do you have one of those fucking cakes or whatever they are? I'm looking at like a 3 out of 24 right now.
Yeah, I got like 2 left. Here you go. You heal 10.
Oh, that's phenomenal. Thank you very much, Gorbun. I just down it. Full.
You got all your moxie braces.
All right. So continuing to walk, you don't see anything. Nothing particular happens. The rest for another probably about an hour, you think. Very.
So am I seeing this the whole time?
Yeah.
Why are you guys
not
not seeing this?
Not constantly. It's like you'll see it and then it disappears into like behind cover. But yeah, apparently nobody else can see what you're seeing.
Okay. I do my invasive thoughts to Clover and go. I keep seeing stuff. Can you, like over there? Can you see something at the moment, like tentacles and glowing eyes?
Tentacles and glowing eyes? Do I see anything with tentacles and glowing eyes?
You can make a perception check.
Great. Now I have Evie going crazy.
Fucking Cthulhu. Oh, it stacks, Gorbun? Fuck.
Yeah, it does. It stacks.
All right. So with the 16, you don't see anything. It looks pretty calm since you passed that area where the trolls were. Yeah, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You actually see some animals about the area. Small woodland animals, squirrels and the like. A few snakes here and there, but no signs of anything that the snake perhaps could be thought of as a tentacle if you were nervous and whatnot, but they're not where he's pointing them out to be.
Sorry,
Do I know any tentacle monsters offhand in the Feywild?
No, nothing real. I mean, there are some there's like sentient plants, like strangler vines and that sort of thing that might it might be mistaken for that's the closest thing you can think of. But those are, I mean, it really looks like plant life, not a slimy tentacle.
Seeing Evie pointed out, Otar will just gather the blood in his hand and just cast Eldritch Bolt in the direction. See if anything reacts.
I'm sorry. One more time.
Seeing Evie pointed out, he'll just gather the blood in his hand and cast Eldritch Blast in the direction.
Okay. Roll to hit. All right. So yeah, the Eldritch Blast, it fires over into an area, and you see an explosion of the energy. And Evie, you see what you're seeing. It disappears into the shadows.
I think he got him.
maybe?
I think he got him.
I'm
Well,
not
it
surprised.
scared him off at least.
That's all I wanted. Are you okay now? Can we keep moving?
Yeah.
Good. If you ever...
I hope he
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
friendly. Otherwise, that's awkward.
Yeah, let's hope it's not friendly.
Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna keep an eye out for like anything in the water or anything. Like there's gonna just climbing on the walls, anything.
I would like to keep an eye on Evie and see if she's showing any signs of like common Feywild hallucinogens.
Well, I'll just be chatting to you through the mental link.
Yeah, absolutely. You
as
can
far as I know,
absolutely
not
keep,
too crazy.
yeah, you can absolutely do that. So as you guys are walking, make Corbin, as you're the lead, I'm going to ask you to make a perception check. All right. You smell what perhaps a campfire or cooking fire, maybe. Yeah, cooking fire for sure. As you take another whiff, you smell something is cooking. Rabbit, you think? But
Somebody's up ahead. Definitely cooking some rabbit. They're not cooking it well. They need some better spices. Maybe some salt, some pepper, maybe a little bit of rosemary.
Well, the last time we ran into people at a campfire, they were eating humans. So let's be cautious.
Well, it's definitely not humans. It's rabbit. I've cooked humans before. I've never cooked humans before.
Yep, let's go.
all right, excellent. So as you walk, you notice that you are on a slight incline coming up out of that bog-like area into more of a summer court area full of trees. But even though there are trees, bushes, and more animals than you saw earlier, it still has an overwhelmingly dark shadow to it, as if the Seelie is there, but the Unseelie is just basically casting its shadow over it. Excuse me. And as you get to what looks like a path, and to either side there are two standing stones that are probably about somewhere between 8 and 10 feet tall. Very primitively carved, probably ancient by the look of them. And beyond them, you see a thatched hut off towards the wall of the canyon that you're in. It's
Are we still
basically
being led by the centaurs, or they just leave us?
Oh no, I'm sorry. They left you at the mouth, basically at the steps. I'm sorry if I didn't say that before.
It's cool. I thought so. I figured, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, they're unable to descend down. That looks like sending armed forces in, so to speak.
Well, let's go check out this house. See if somebody's home.
And you hear, come. You look tired. Come eat.
Who the
And
fuck is talking?
you, you see emerging from the interior of the hut, you see a hunched over old woman. Yes, come. I've been waiting for you.
Can I do an insight check?
I hope the trolls didn't bother you too much.
Oh, it's a friendly old
this is-
lady.
Yeah, friendly old lady.
Ochar, with a 15, she seems to be relatively just like a regular old lady. Let me go ahead and put up a picture here for you. I'm Bethia the Crooked. Come and have dinner. And let me do this thing. Oh, roll 20, you're pissing me off. Hey, Bethia the Crooked. She is an old, white-haired woman, definitely of Druidic descent. Her race isn't immediately apparent, but she looks very, very old. Very wrinkled skin, kind of hobbles holding onto that staff. And she has feathers and other odd trinkets adorning her attire. Yes, come and sit. Come and sit with old Bethia.
Well, pleasure to meet you. My name's Corbin Ramsley.
Well met, Corbin Ramsley. Please sit.
We are the Sour Patch Rogues. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm sorry, what did you call yourself?
The Sour Patch Rogues.
Okay. Well met. Please have a seat. Eat your fill. I knew you were coming.
What's your intentions with helping us? So far, this place has a very high highs and very low lows. So,
Well, I'm here because I live here.
but why?
I'll take a bite. Like,
Okay.
like a stew, I'm guessing? Something
Yes.
like rabbit stew, you said?
Yep. It has carrots, celery, and some other some taters and some seasonings that you can't quite place. But it's
Can't
pretty
I place
delicious.
it?
Can't I?
Not if you haven't tasted them before.
It's something that you've only heard of. You've never actually tasted it before.
Well, could I get a little bit of those spices? This is delicious. I need a little something for later. I don't know.
Of course, dearie. You're gonna have some. It grows in abundance here.
Fuck yeah.
Can I do an insight on this old lady?
Sure thing.
She just seems a little suspicious, but it's
I'm
not
just gonna
just
mark
a
it down
woman.
as druid spices.
And you don't gain, or you did you don't.
I'm just trying to get intentions. Is she well-meaning? I guess kind of thing.
Yeah. You get no sense of danger or any trickery or anything like that. She seems to be pretty straightforward.
All right.
I mean, really, honestly, if she is just a little old lady, she's not going to harm you. But being the Feywild, you never know.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You've seen so many things that are out of the ordinary lately that It wouldn't surprise you, but she's not giving you any reason to think otherwise.
All right, that's fine.
All right. Have you seen my granddaughter?
What is your name?
Would that be the Oracle?
No, not the Oracle. No, my granddaughter's name is Vexa.
Is it a tentacle creature?
No, not
Jesus.
a creature, I suppose. I suppose they're all creatures, dearie.
So no
Sorry,
tentacles.
but no, we have. I'm sorry, but no, we haven't seen her.
I thought we did. Didn't we meet somebody like her? Like 2 different color eyes, or was that somebody else?
That's the Watcher. No, the Watcher's Elvin.
No, the little girl, the ghost.
She didn't.
Oh,
We're trying to get her
Is
killed.
that?
Ghost.
Wait, was that her name?
No, the ghost. She's human.
I asked Bethia, can I look in your head and see a picture?
No need for that, dearie. Vexa, why are you hiding? Come meet our visitors. And you see out of the shadows. And I did it again. You see wings pulled about her body. You see a white-haired individual. Basically, the wings are closed like a cloak over her, and you see she walks out towards the fire where you all are standing.
Well,
You're cool.
And see, Vexa, why were you hiding? And you see she looks at her, she looks at Bethia. She says, "These are strangers, grandmother. Should we trust them so easily?" Well, I knew they were coming. Not so strange after all, I suppose.
I've got 2 questions. Where's your
Yes.
wings?
Those wings.
Your wings.
Mine. I have no wings.
Ah. And how did you know we were coming?
Well, I have my ways.
is
This
Vexa
is-
a demon?
Is Vexa
A demon? Like I'm pretty well acquainted with demons. Is she a demon?
she does not appear. She has certain characteristics that look it, but she definitely isn't one. Like the first thought that comes to your mind is succubi or succubus.
Okay.
But whereas she could potentially pass as one, she is definitely not one. She's lacking several features.
Okay, I'm gonna be straight up. What the fuck are you?
Hey, man, we don't ask that about you.
I mean, I'm very straightforward to what the fuck I am.
Well, the
I'm
older.
just like we just fought some fucking trolls. Now there's this weird old lady in the middle of this fucking rift. Now there's this lady with fucking wings. Like, I'm concerned.
Is this even like the weirdest thing you've seen
course.
like this week?
No, like you're the weirdest thing I've seen all week.
Plus, I'm
So-
confused. One of you has no clothes, and one of you has lots of clothes.
Well, I'm old. I get cold very easily. Vexa, well, I've tried talking to her about her appearance, but you know how grandchildren are. They don't want to listen. And Vexa just
I love
looks
her.
at her with a glare. Grandmother. Says, I am Vexa. And she unfurls her wings to what you see in the picture, and then they basically collapse on her back. She says, I have fiendish blood. I'm not a demon. I'm not a fiend. I'm more along the lines of what you primers call a tiefling.
Is that the wolf?
Oh, you're just like my sister then.
Oh god.
How
I'm
come I don't
nothing
have
like your
wings?
sister.
I want wings.
It's okay.
Maybe it just comes with
It's
age.
okay. Maybe it's like a puberty thing. Like
Um,
maybe when you get to the right age, you'll grow some wings, maybe a tail. Who knows?
Well,
My grandmother doesn't mean you any harm. If she wanted to harm you, you wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have seen it coming. But
Well, that's not reassuring.
That is totally reassuring.
you are in the Feywild. Nothing here is assured. And you see she sits down next to her grandmother.
I offer them both a cupcake.
Oh, well, dearie, I don't want to spoil my dinner. I need to eat that first, but I appreciate it. I haven't had a
Well-
good pastry in some time.
Well, it's a little soggy after we fucking fell in the
Oh.
bog, but
Oh, no worries, no worries. Yes, the trolls, they bother every once in a while. More now than before, but, well, they leave me be. I leave them be.
well, Josh, what time is it? Or do we feel tired at this point? Should I ask?
Yeah, it is. Thank you for the time check, whether intended or not. It is just about 11, and so
that's not what I
no, time check. You guys feel at this point where if you ate a good dinner, you'd probably be ready to take a rest
Yeah.
of sorts and take a load off. Yes. Please eat up. Don't be shy.
Well,
Vexa, serve our guests.
I'm not currently hungry, thank you. I have.
You see Vexa unceremoniously takes a ladle, scoops into the pot, and slaps it emotionlessly into a bowl and hands it to each of you.
Andre takes it and with appreciation.
well, thank you. I add like a little bit of my own spice. Maybe like you need to learn how to waitress a little bit better. Maybe smile a little bit. It makes the whole meal a little bit better.
Let's not critique them.
Well, I'm going to. This is my whole
If
thing.
you have any place to sleep or a resting place that we could use for the night, we would be very thankful. I think I can say for the group.
I mean, yeah, if you have some nice place to sleep that's not full of like trolls or like
All
a
right.
lich.
So you can stay here, of course. You'll be safe here.
Thank you.
There are protections here. Nothing shall harm you. Eat, and you shall be protected.
We aren't concerned. We're okay.
Well, I thank you. I need to get heading to bed. I'm pretty worn out from the fight which just ensued. But I've already eaten, so when I take out my flask and I drink. Thank you. I'll be heading off as he goes over to like a tree.
All right, and all right, no worries. You get some sleep there, Otar. And she
How the
says,
fuck did she know your name?
when it's time, when you are all rested, perhaps we shall talk more. I'm quite tired myself. I've had a long, eventful day, don't you know? Vexa, make sure you clean up and make sure to come to bed and no lollygagging around. And Vexa, yes, grandmother.
I'll help her clean up.
I'll
Okay.
help clean up as well because I've got some questions I want to ask Vexa.
Okay. And so we will go ahead and end it right there. And we'll pick up next week with speaking with Vexa.
Long or short rest? No, short rest, obviously.
It'll be a short rest, basically. Yeah. All right. Great session, guys.
What happens with the short rest here?
You can use hit dice.
Oh, okay. No spells. Okay.
Yep.
Sweet. Well, night, everyone.
All
Good night,
All
guys.
right.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
good
it's been
stuff.
late.
Nicely done.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Take it easy, y'all.
All right, yeah. Night, everybody.
Later.
Good night.